What's up, Fin fans? Hold on, let me stop this from shaking. You guys kept telling me to get a tripod for my camera, but it's my phone. But I bought something specific for the phone so I can straight upload from my phone for specific videos like this, and I don't have to use my hands, and it's not shaking because a lot of you guys were complaining about that. So again, our Dolphins preseason schedule, if you can tell by the title, just broke today about 4 or 5 o'clock. And then we've signed 7 AAF players, and then there's a few other things I want to talk about. Again, this is straight to the YouTubes, so you're gonna get a lot of messing up from me. But first thing I want to talk about is the AAF players. So if you guys yesterday talked about 2 that we signed, Elliott, the left end slash outside linebacker / defensive end that we signed, who led the AAF in sacks, 7.5 sacks. We signed him. Michael Dunn, officially signed him. I think he's a tackle. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he's a tackle. And then we signed Terrell Holmes. He's an outside linebacker. Kenneth Farrow, he's a running back. He was also on the Patriots before he was in AAF, which, are you surprised? Reese Horn, wide receiver. Jared Jones-Smith, offensive tackle, and Joey Mabu, Mabu. He's a defensive tackle. So we got the 7 AAF players coming in, and I could see a lot. The Dolphins have a lot of holes they have to fill up, and the Dolphins have a lot of space they need to fill up, and they're not going to fill all this space up with draft picks and undrafted players. So what they're doing is they're getting a lot of these AAF players. Also, signing all these AAF players does not affect the compensation. So the Dolphins are really working on getting that 3rd and that 5th for Juwan James and Cam Wake. So the signing of these 7 players doesn't affect that in the least bit. So, and that's probably also why they were waiting on signing more players. And then the Dolphins preseason schedule was released. There's three games that aren't time or date period, but there's one that is, and it's very important. So first week, we're home for the Atlanta Falcons. It's either between August 8th or the 12th, most likely that Thursday between August 8th and 12th. It's on CBS 4 for you guys down in Florida. For me up here, I'm probably going to have to stream it somehow, and then also stream it for you guys. If you guys have been with this channel from last year, I stream the preseason. I do the whole game, whole kit and caboodle for the first 3 games. I don't really do it for the 4th game, but I do for the first 3 games. I live stream it, not the game. So if you've been part of my live stream, you see me, and then I'm watching the game, and I'll talk about plays and stuff, and a lot of you guys that live in Florida will be ahead of me, so you guys will call out plays before I even see it, and I try to ignore it, but I don't. So week 1 is at home for Falcons. Week 2 is at Tampa Bay. That's either between the 8th and the 15th and the 19th of August. Again, we don't know when. Week 3, which if you don't know this already, week 3 is the most important in preseason. That's dress rehearsal. That's when all your starters play. That's for about half of the game, maybe a little bit more. Whereas like week 1, they play about a series. Week 2, they play about a quarter. Week 3 is dress rehearsal. Really big, really important for all teams, week 3 preseason. And the Miami Dolphins are home for the Jacksonville Jaguars, and it's going to be nationally televised. So to all you guys out there, and I know there's a lot of you guys out there that don't live in Florida like me, we can watch the game live on TV, 8 o'clock, Thursday, August 22nd on Fox, which is, when I saw that, I was super pumped. I tweeted it out. Again, follow me on Twitter. Tweeted it out because I was super pumped that I get to watch one of the preseason games live on TV. Again, I'm live streaming that sucker, so that's going to be fun. And then week 4, August 29th to the 30th, but week 4, everyone plays on that Thursday. Everyone. We're at the Saints. It's to be determined, but this is the first year. I remember last year, I think one of our preseason games, I think it was week 3, the dress rehearsal was in Baltimore, and which never made sense to me that they would have you play a preseason game and then have you travel like far, like to Minnesota or something. Like sometimes the Jets have to play the Browns or something. Like it's just weird for you to travel. This year, the preseason is in the same area. So that whole Florida, Louisiana area, Atlanta, Dolphins don't have to travel much, which it should be like that all the time for these preseason games. So home for the Falcons at Tampa, home for the Jags on Fox, 8 p.m. Thursday, August 22nd, nationally televised. I don't know why, but I'm very happy. And then week 4 at the Saints, which is fitting because Teddy Bridgewater went back to the Saints. So he will be playing the Dolphins, Teddy Bridgewater, and let's see if they're upset about it, which I don't see, but we'll get to see Teddy Bridgewater and face him the whole game because he will probably be playing the whole game. That's the preseason. I wanted to touch upon that and just really get your guys' opinions on that. Like I said, week 1, 2, and 3, I live stream it. And by live streaming it again, I'm not showing the game because if you guys already know, if you show a live stream, you will get copyright striked and your stream will be taken down, and then that's a strike against your channel, and if it happens 3 times, your channel's gone. So I'll be streaming those 3, and then again, I'll say it one more time, nationally televised at week 3, the most important one. So that's what I got for you so far. Preseason schedule's out. The actual schedule's not out yet. When that schedule's out, you're getting a full-fledged video. You're not gonna get one of these videos where it's straight from my phone to YouTube. You're gonna get a full-fledged edited video. I will try to make predictions about the wins-loss when the schedule comes out. I don't know how much I can do, especially because draft and with the team, it doesn't have all their players, and I don't know the scheme and all that stuff, because I think it's coming out next week is the schedule. It's normally before the draft, but we'll see who we're playing, and then I'll be able to tell you guys which game I will be going to down in Florida. So if you guys want to meet up and do that whole kit and caboodle, I always pick one. It's normally around November time, so if the schedule comes out and you're like, hey, I wonder when DouglieDoWrong is going to be coming down to Florida to the Dolphins game, the schedule comes out, look at November, look at the home games, and it's probably one of those. So, and then the 7 Aaf players we've signed. I'll do a full video on that, breaking down specifically who we signed and what I like about them. I don't hate anything we've done so far. It's not as big and splashy as it used to be, but I like that. Again, I've already talked about in other videos. But let me get to one of your guys' comments. I normally don't do comments of the day when I go straight from my phone to YouTube, but one of you guys, Felipe, said to me that the defensive tackle we got, the Brazilian defensive tackle, he says he's a beast. He's going to be one of the best DTs, and we need a DT. And yes, I'm from Brazil, so just trust in our nation. So the fact that he told me he's from Brazil, and he's probably seen this dude play. I've heard a lot of you other guys comment that he's huge. He looks like the mountain from Game of Thrones. And again, if you don't watch Game of Thrones, that's coming back really soon, last season. But you guys are, telling me about him. I'm going to look into him more. You're going to get a better full-fledged video. But yeah, a few more things I want to touch upon before I get out of here. One, the cutout creation guys. They are sending me something really cool. That should be here probably next week. It just shipped today. And then again, that's going to be an unboxing video. And then I'm going to take that video, and that's also going to be the giveaway video where I asked you guys to comment below so I could put you into the giveaway. And yeah, that video should be coming out real soon. Saturday is going to be the prospects, top 5 draft prospects for secondary. Now, this is going to be hard for me because I got to take safeties and corners and put them into one and then give you the top 5 for me, safeties and corners in this draft. Some of them we can get because not a lot of these safeties and corners are going to be number 1, first round draft picks. So, there's a potential that we could take one of these corners. But like Greedy Williams, I don't see him in the first round going to Miami. I could see him going before Miami, maybe to like Detroit or Tampa or something like that, even though I don't think Tampa's before Miami. And then right before I leave, I always tell you guys to follow me on Twitter. You guys have been following me on Twitter. I just broke 500 Twitter followers. So I want to thank you guys very much for going over there, checking my Twitter out and following me on Twitter. It means a lot to me that you guys do that. It also helps because I can talk to you guys quicker, and you guys can see the news break quicker before I can pull out either my phone or my camera. But a lot of times when it's stuff I want to get to you guys as soon as possible, I do this and I break out my phone, like the preseason schedule. I just wanted to get it to you guys, give you guys my thought on it. But yeah, just broke 500 Twitter followers. Thank you guys so much. this channel also keeps growing. We're almost at 4,200 subscribers. Like, you guys are killing it with that subscribe button. And even the Bit Boys is growing. We're almost at 400 subs. I know you guys are over there waiting for the Madden to be coming, to start happening on there. It will happen. I might put a video out this weekend where I open some packs and play a game, and you guys can see how bad I am at Madden. That's probably going to be the name of the series over there. It's going to be, I'm not great at Madden, but I'm all right. So, other than that, thank you guys for 500 subs. Comment below. Let me know what you guys think of the preseason schedule. Let me know what you guys think of the fact that we're playing our third preseason game, which is the most important, on national TV, on Fox. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Comment below. Let me know if you're going to be hanging out with the live stream for that. I'm also, a lot of you guys been asking, am I live streaming the draft? Of course I'm live streaming the draft. I'm not doing all 3 days. I might do the first 2 days, but I'm definitely doing day 1. I don't know if I'll do the entire draft, but I'll do most of it where we'll hang out and watch the draft. But other than that, thank you guys so much for the Twitter follow. I just choked on something. For the Twitter followers, thank you so much for subscribing. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, especially if you want to be part of the giveaway. I will see you guys real soon, probably Thursday, Friday, definitely Saturday for the prospects video. But like usual, stay classy and fins up.